enough chit-chat, man. It's all
Dan
good.
Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. On the return, Deontay Harris. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Playing with my squad, man.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, get the fuck.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
To throw, it's Breeze.
Throw the ball.
And they get there for the sack. Jaleel Johnson busting through to get him for a loss of 6. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Shotgun now for Breeze.
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
Oh, my God.
Picked by Jeff Gladney. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Cook. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and
Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
a loss of 2 yards.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it.
Fucked up. I was trying to fucking
Harrison Smith, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Intercepted.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Yard on the play.
Cousins now.
3rd and 4.
And he finds his target. It's Sharp. yards that time.
At the 40-yard line.
Cousins gives way to Cook. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Cornered with no score.
2nd down and 3.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Now a run with Cook. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 17 yards out. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And got his man, complete. Taking it right down Broadway. And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 80 yards. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't it? So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Cousins. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Yeah. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. He's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Vikings, first down.
They go play action. Cousins. It's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Throwing now is Breeze. It's caught inside the 25. Oh, we got touchdown, New Orleans. Emmanuel Sanders as the first half is winding down. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
If the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Vikings take over first.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Cousins. Going for Jefferson downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because...
He's got the lane, and there he goes. 30, past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Hey, hold on real quick.
Dalvin Cook, 76 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Past the 20-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They run it again with Cook. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Minnesota Vikings. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, Cousins. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They run. Cook. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we watch where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Pass hauled in downfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
It's a pickup.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
C.J. Ham.
Well, a clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. As they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. That'll be complete to Cook. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Play action now. Cousins. This is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to solve this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done, because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Hard throw, incomplete. was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 40 yards. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Well, the Vikings are pointing. They've got it. Minnesota football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. From just shy of midfield, Cousins. He's going to launch this thing. Let's call inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Cousins. And a flag comes in as Howard falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Off the play fake, Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. I took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA.